there is an American A320. I can't really tell that. There's gonna be a United A320 coming in today. Got an American 737, and so coming today, there's actually a TWA Heritage livery airplane today. So there's no really special deliveries just yet. There's an arriving aircraft somewhere. There he is. Here's American Airlines. So there's a 737. And then there's a Frontier flight here. He's not taking off or anything right now, but he's up to date. So, and then I'm just kind of waiting on a plane to arrive / depart. Because I don't really even know which one will arrive. I'm trying to look. Airplane coming. I don't know I'm just trying to find out where one is. But there's an American Eagle. Embraer E175. Yeah, I think that came from Oregon. Maybe I should not have done that. It's not as active. So right now we're just waiting on airplane to depart. Somewhere there's the 9 right there. The 9 Express 175. And here comes another 737 800. I see a plane arriving. I haven't seen one depart yet though. Max. It's not a Max, it's an 800. Oh God, sorry. I'm just trying to. I'm waiting. There's that 737. All that construction stuff that you see is from where they are building a runway here. So I am just kind of waiting on an airplane getting ready to that's Southwest, I believe. Yeah, that's Southwest. Southwest. That's southwest. At this airport. 79. Of course. I don't know when. Now it's kind of cut off. Just one big city. First departure of the day.
Tower 133.35.
I will tell you, it was them holding on. Good God Almighty. Jesus.
Airport 79er stairs, Tango,
I
contact
could have ate off the floor.
128.32.
My question. Hold on, wait for a ground stop. Oh, I can see your friends. And maybe Kaylin. That'd be nice to catch on video for your first stop. I doubt they'll I'll lay on a boat. Oh, wait, stop. Not really sure. Would have to find out when Atlanta's going to have a ground stop. So, we'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for the pause. I was just talking to some of my friends, so there we go. But I remember that last time. Who's that? It's a CLT 900.
Wow. I have to give him an 8.
I heard him throttle back right there at the end.
Did both wheels hit just about the same time? No. Because it does take a while for the engines, even when you go full throttle.
It takes a
Yeah, it takes a while for them.
Exit visual approach runway 18 right.
We should have gone to the aviation museum.
Well, we're going there in the next month.
Where are we headed?
Next month we're going down to the aviation museum over there because you know the hangar? That new hangar opens.
Well, it's new to them, but it's the old.
Wait, is it like one that's closed and bring the museum over there?
Yeah, it's opening in the next month.
New stuff there?
Yeah, they got like I think it's a DC3 in Piedmont.
Yeah, you talking about different than Scully's place?
The same one,
Oh,
but
okay.
the new exhibit
Oh,
is
okay.
opening in the next month.
DC3?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Dude, that's probably one of my favorites.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm an A321 casually. We got our first American takeoff. It's not American Eagle. Darn it, I lost him. Okay, there he goes.
See, he wished for the 777-200, and it came to the other side. Every once in a while, there's a lucky horseshoe out here walking around. Just don't know whatever they say will happen.
Have you just walked into a spider web before?
Now, before you leave, you also wish for Lufthansa to land on the backside.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Oh no, it's been there.
I'm sure.
I'm like, why doesn't Lufthansa?
I got pictures of it.
Why does Lufthansa not even land on that side?
It comes.
It can.
One day it was raining and he came on the backside.
I'm like,
Oh,
why?
imagine how fun it would be to plane spotting in the rain.
Yes.
Why doesn't he come on that side anymore? Really?
Because he has to go so far to get back to the other side. He's in D
I
gate.
remember I was like I was around here somewhere, like it was raining last night. And before I had to go right here, like with headphones, I was like, hold on.
American Eagle take off.
I heard boom, boom, and I look, you see a flame coming out of that left engine.
Oh my god.
Boom, boom, there's smoke. Then there's flame.
Imagine if the other passengers were like, oh my god.
That's what people said. They were in Little Rock Road and they could see it. They took him up to Statesville, flew him out, took him down Lake Wiley, let him fly around a while, and then brought him in.
Imagine
Imagine 777, imagine 777 comes here, but he hits a bird. Like going on your right, hits a bird.
We got no word today.
in 2029. In 2029, imagine just seeing the boom overturn flying around here. American ordered some actually.
Maintain 5,000. No left is not available.
Wow!
10.
Ooh!
That was really good.
I had to give him a 10 on that.
That was a greaser.
I gave him a 10. It's reverse thrust. Not thrust reverse.
It uses what's called thrust reversals to do it.
But it's called reverse thrust. And they use their brakes to stop. I think that next
One, like, it doesn't expand open, it just.
You know it's a cross before he takes off.
he said nope.
No, because they're gonna have to wait anyway after he takes off. So that would be the best time for them.
There's another player hard way. Not sure what it is. Not to say. It's American Airlines. An A3. Yeah, it's probably an A320. Sure. Oh no, wait, no, he's a 320. No, wait. He's an A321. He really floated. That guy really floated. Okay. Bye, Delta. He really floated. He floated. And then he bounced.
But I mean, truly, if you look at it, right there, we're about even with the touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
So he really didn't go that far.
I'm just hoping that
I thought touchdown was here. Is it
Yeah.
back there?
No, you're right. It's here.
It's
That-
here.
Yeah, because back, if my memory's right, you really don't want to land
There.
there.
Yes.
Because the runway's not as strong.
I wonder if the plane is already like
Six, 601, maintain 165, Eagle, Tower Eagle, 1 o'clock.
heavy or 17? Is it going to be 10,000?
So is landing.
Oh, I thought that was thunder.
So is landing in the Hudson.
You see the train just flipped over?
Was so smooth that the people on board compared it to a rough, normal landing.
Wow.
200 miles
Yeah.
down, they had some
Old Scully.
That's,
You know why he was able to land.
2248.
I know how he was able to land it. Because he kept his nose up and his wings low.
You know why he was able to land. He was gliding.
Yeah, nice look. Nice look.
American 2248, flight 150, 118, right,
Flying,
50, Charlotte,
flying,
1 o'clock, 10 miles.
Yo,
Okay, there he is.
the boss, the FAA.
Yeah.
238, 53, 5,000.
Okay, come on. 733.
Check in.
American 2248, permission for 318, right?
Yeah, 733.
America 733 heavy.
Yeah.
It's going to be on that. Right over there.
I hope his gate's kind of close. I hope his gate's
So I wonder, have we ever had a similar incident like the one with Southwest
Which one?
taking off on the taxiway?
Oh,
Oh, the Orlando thing? Orlando?
the one where they almost took off on the taxiway in Orlando?
150, 118, right, was last.
Stop! You're on the taxiway.
That's a 1933 cancel takeoff clearance.
So how did they get the taxiway mixed up with the runway?
That's what
They
I'm
don't even
wondering.
look alike. One is wider than the other. They were drunk.
No, they wasn't drunk. They could have been. Yeah, both of them have the same color. And what time? Was it morning? Early morning?
Southwest taking off.
No, it's an afternoon. But still, you have runway lights.
Yeah.
You have green lights to tell you to go.
Did I see about the airplane that caught on fire in Orlando like a couple days ago?
Yeah, the Delta A330.
Contact tower 133.35.
Yeah, my friend flew in.
I mean, really, how do you not be able to tell? You're looking ahead of you, and you can't.
1-8 center. 723 heavy. 1-8 center. Let's go.
I actually.
Are you sure you just pulled my leg? Are you sure about
I
that?
heard 1-8 center. I promise.
Was it 733?
Yeah, I heard something.
Hold on.
Yeah, I think 733. You might land on that center runway. When is my friend gonna be here? It's only been 20 minutes into this video. Oh, sorry. I'm waiting on an arrival. We haven't not really seen much. So there's the map of CLT right here. And then somewhere, I think that's the Sullenberg Aviation Museum right there. Then this is the terminal. Not really that sure. Okay. So that's not him. Yeah, that guy, he can't land on the center runway because he's got a guy taking off on this one. That's if he's even on the bridge right now. American! That's this here right there. Sorry. Okay. CLT. Landed on the far right wall. If he's even landed yet, of course. Coming into land, I can't tell if it's private. What is it? Blue Street, line up and wait. Okay. I'm sorry, Blue Street. But you gotta wait. That's contour. That's contour aviation.
I went to school.
They were brothers. I kind of fell. Their dad. My throat feels dry. My throat feels dry. Damn, got me fired up. Okay, so somebody can really land when I center, which is, again, undeniable. Yeah, the American Airlines. Gotta find I'm gonna stop when the next plane arrives. Just kidding. Huh? Oh my gosh. Weird. This airplane. Like, where's the next airplane? Okay. When is the next plane gonna be here? I don't know when it's gonna be here. The only way I can check is that if I stop recording right now. Go.
One duck with the front duck.
Ugh. Okay. So this is the runway that I'm Planespotting at. And then this one's gonna be the center. That's the center one. That one's the future, and then that one. That's where I would go Planespotting one day. So this is the Olympic Aviation Museum. So yeah. Okay. So the airport has no arrivals as of right now. So far.
One landing and one coming in.
Alrighty, so here at the airport, I'm still waiting for an arrival. Well, just oddly enough, you just said you might. Okay, so we got one of the big boys arriving. We have the 777. Over there is where all of the 9 airplanes are. And so
That's the 787.
the 787s, the 787s don't come to here.
Right, but I said it'd be nice to see you.
I know. They don't come.
And he flew, the first time he flew out of Charlotte, I think he flew somewhere, but he flew on a 787 to Germany. Yeah.
The 787s don't fly here because of order delays for American Airlines.
Do what now?
Order delays of 787s for American
There's probably a
Airlines.
million other reasons why they've cut the 787
Yeah.
here.
And because they're like really built for long haul travel. Like I've seen a 787 that would go from JFK all the way down to Tokyo Haneda. All the way to.
over there? Yeah, that's Frontier. They got someone pushing. They got someone pushing.
There's 777.
Is that him?
I've seen a 777 land on all these runways.
725s are behind him.
One time I saw a
He's moving
750.
too fast.
Yeah, that's
That's like a 21.
I saw a
that's
7.
it.
Oh, that's him?
Yeah.
I saw a.
Yeah.
Once I saw a 757 do a vertical takeoff. He.
Oh, go around.
Yep.
Is he going to go around?
Charlotte Tower, runway 18 right, clear to land.
Dang, that's a big boy. He floated there for a second. That was the fall.
Get to the plane in time. It'll be landing around here soon enough. I think he's American. So I've gotten that 777 on camera.
Alright, let's see. He's wobbling. He's a little wobbly.
I was here last Friday. It was pretty windy and they had a lot of wobble.
They said we had one go around.
I lost track.
Uh-oh. 725 is coming in on the center.
Who's 725?
Doubling.
Back left 36,
Doubling.
left at Whiskey 4, Whiskey,
He's
November,
coming in.
Victor,
But
Victor
he
4.
always parked over here in B gate, so it's supposed for him to come here when you're
Back left
It
36, no problem.
varies. Sometimes they take center
November,
and sometimes
Victor,
they take.
Victor 4, hold short of runway
This one.
18.
everybody else will land over there.
Now the domestic 777s will use this one a lot of times. Dallas, Miami.
Dallas or Miami or LAX.
Okay, 733 Heavy, just once you get on the mic, contact the ramp. Back I shot approach shot number 3003. 1327 American 22.
It's still coming in. I can't tell which one he's lining up on you.
Well, they said 725 for the
Back
center.
1960 Charlotte Tower, runway 18 right, clear to land number 2. 18 right, back 1960.
That's 725. Okay. Yeah.
Ooh, he's kind of wobbly.
There's Delta.
Flying one of those out of Greensboro to O'Hare in a couple of months. I got a first class ticket out of Greensboro for half the price of a coach out on Charlotte.
13 to 4,000.
Not bad, yeah.
And I got the left side, which is the single seat aisle, so I got the left side.
Honestly, that looked like a DC-9.
DC-9s don't fly anymore.
Never 5048,
Now
direct
DC-9 is what went down over here. That's what the memorial's for there. Back in 94.
Delta 3185, left to
I know, the 717 looks like a DC-9.
November.
That's all it
Victor,
is.
Victor
It's
5.
an upgraded DC-9.
It was supposed to be an
Whiskey 4, Whiskey,
MD
November, Victor,
98,
hold
I
short of the
believe,
center,
but
Victor 5.
Boeing merged and they named it the 717.
4,000.
To keep it in line with what they had.
Yeah. It is basically.
I know of a 727 that still flies.
I missed the 727s. Those were nicer. They were loud.
But they could have got rid of the
American
engine
725 Heavy with
over the
18
tail.
center.
Yeah.
They could
25
have
Heavy, Charlotte Tower, right, 1 center, clear to land.
Well, back to fly any distance over water back then, they had to have more than 2 engines for reliability. That's why the tri-engines came in.
I've seen 67s here.
Yeah, there's a couple of cargo 767s come in. Amazon flies one and UPS, I believe. Yep.
FedEx flies two out of here. FedEx, UPS flies one and a 57 out of here on Mondays, and it comes back on Friday.
Okay.
The rest of the time it's either freight or 306.
Central aircraft sat having operations at Chester Airport.
We're gonna see another triple. Okay. So we've already seen 2 777s, tons of these 320s and the 1819s, no CRJ700, those, and then those, and then 737s, like 2, and then 1 so far. I'm heading over to the fence again to get the 777 from Dublin on camera. There's another Delta 717. Those fly in from Atlanta and Michigan. Minnesota. So we've got another 777 coming in here from Dublin. There he is right there. Actually seen a one. I'm wondering if that's him. Ow. We got the 777. So it's 2 777s now. RIP all of the people that died during that incident. That was an ATC-9. There's an A321 out there. Exact same airport vehicle.
You like that landing? I gave him a 10.
He was pretty through.
Although I thought he was coming in too fast. But he landed, he nailed it.
These tags thing in there, I might need to get in there before I get in.
I think that might have been a tail strike.
You talking about the one that stuck out?
Yeah.
Hey, he ain't got enough tail to strike. If he had tail strike, the whole plane would just... Nah, just
Trust me, if it was a tail strike, you'd have heard it.
Yeah. And you just seen the flame or the sparks.
Mike Charlie 1 left, American 2200.
It looks like he's gonna have one though.
419.4.
749. Oh, 21.
40, can I take departure?
21.
40 over departure, Blue Street
Let's see if
5022.
he'll rock.
Falcon
Okay.
345 Kilo Mike, I don't know whether you're aware of this, but you have a 2156 edict time to Toronto. And Canada is not letting us, or NAVCAN's not letting us go early on you.
You can't get no smoother than that. Let's see the touchdown. Look at that.
That was smooth.
I got to have one more glass of wine before we taxi.
Wow.
Did you hear what Canada?
Number 1,
Canada said, you ain't coming in early.
And who?
Why did he say, you weren't coming in early?
Yeah, Canada said.
385 Charlotte, Frederick, or 918, right?
18 right, Blue Street 5385.
Why?
Cause of the terror.
Hold shoulder,
Because
right
of
wing,
what?
Victor.
Cause of the terror.
Charlie Whiskey, November, Victor, Victor 4, hold short.
United States and Canada, United States and China.
Charlie, hold short, Mike. Charlie, hold short, Mike.
They're fighting over goods that are made in ours and their country. We want to raise, they're raising.
Blue Street 5085, ready.
They don't know they putting your dad and your mom in the worst shape because they got everybody in the middle.
American 381 Charlotte, Frederick, or 918, right?
Going up. But listen to the president. The price is going to stay. No, it's not. 2 miles.
That's going to get passed on.
5085, turning to 240, heading, climbing house 2.738. Blue Street 5085, shell departure at a contact, turn right back to Weasel.
To go to Canada, nope, you're going to have to wait.
Right direct to Weasel, making 16,000.
Because they won't,
So to get out of here,
because they won't let him go early because of tariffs.
Remove something, but it just changed to 2100, so it's 56 minutes. It's still
if you
still
got
about 2 hours
apple
and
juice,
20 minutes from now.
if you made apple juice here and shipped it to Canada,
I don't want to wait.
Canada say no, we don't want your apple juice anymore. You got 100.
About 5977 Charlotte Ground. Follow the second bus on Charlie to runway 18 left.
Apple juice, you
Follow the second bus on Charlie 1 left.
One thing, I retired last year. I got in a chicken plant. Some of the chicken plants.
45, 3500 for 8,000 vector 240.
Yep.
Pushing 5024 Charlotte Ground, runway 18 left, taxi Charlie 10 Charlie and Charlie 12, follow Piedmont.
Yeah, they said no.
They rejected it. Send it back to Washington State.
Yeah.
We don't want it.
Piedmont 6013, continue north on Charlie, you'll let 1 out of Charlie 10, and then go in Charlie 10 or 11.
International tourism's down here now.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Under 1616.
All for last week for all the college kids in high school that
They're telling me it's the best they can do for you. You want to go back to the FBO and wait that out? Yeah, just.
I had a friend who was
So people,
spent the week at Club Med, and she said a lot of European kids.
5 Kilo Mike. Roger.
They're on
Contact the
holiday.
tower.
Europeans are coming down here?
He's gonna move you down the runway here in just a
Tourists.
moment.
yeah.
But no,
tourism brings in a lot of
this is Club Med in the Caribbean.
605, inbound visual
European
1
kids there.
Blue Street 5605, Channel Tower, wind 240 at 9, adjust 18, number 2, right 1 left.
Lots of Europeans actually are starting to.
stay there.
No, they're actually kind of starting to come down here.
No, they don't want to come to the United States.
They didn't go to Miami this year.
Nope. They didn't go to
381, trying to
Savannah
maintain
or
7,000.
Augusta.
Maintain 7,000 American 381.
Well, they're coming here.
No.
Well, there's flights from Barcelona. They're carrying Europeans.
Approximate 89, shoulder 200,
Yeah,
expect
Americans
runway
also
18 left.
coming back, but
Yep.
18 left.
there's not as many Europeans coming back as Americans.
350,
And
22,
then we got
10, dead on
London Heathrow, Dublin, Frankfurt.
London 3 times.
And then you got Frankfurt.
Rome's coming in today.
Yeah.
And Rome.
Yeah.
Have we done
And
anything to
Dublin
Germany?
too.
Huh?
Dublin too.
Have we done anything to Germany?
Nope.
Echo.
American
But
1651
they're
trailer
part
bridge,
of the
expect
EU.
runway 18 right.
EU is getting up
20
there.
right.
Did you read the other day now if California was
40,
its own
that
country,
departure,
it'd be the
Delta
fourth economy
1846,
in the
see
world.
ya.
Cali ain't its own country.
China and Germany. Or no, Japan. It passed Japan.
American 2200, heading 140, passing 33. American 2200, show us course, radar contact. That's at 845, contact 135.35. 28, heavy duty. Better by cross 589.
Well, they're big agricultural overall.
810 right, and down to 9,000. American 2200, turn left, red Gulfy.
They said a lot of the vineyards in California, not all.
About enough room for a Falcon inbound.